Oh yeah, yeah. Change your outputs. Make sure it's not. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got you. Sorry about that, everybody. Switched over to the new OBS from OBS Streamlabs originally, and just changed up a little settings here that we weren't aware of. But we made it just in time. We've got the Specters versus Timberwolves. We've already been covering this, but you haven't heard it, so we'll do it again. What we've got here is 5 MJ members that's created a brand new team, as well as the Timberwolves, I believe, is a new team, as Deadly was saying. You said these were Echo guys, though?
No, no, no. That's no.
Who was the Echo players?
Echo Kings.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
They drew for the league match.
Okay. Narco, quick, and absurd as well, taking 2. Creed, refragging absurd, though. Cameron, soon to see Avery. Creed taking Narco. Cammy trading with Avery. Putting it at a quick 2-2. We've got Creed and Quintacion near OBJ. Creed is in the building. Kalesi and Wolf in the night. Very close, but it's going to be a tough push. What we got?
Wolfie's also here by Creed. Creed with the flash didn't make it over the wall.
Wolf in the night should take Creed. With a trade. Wow. Kalesi, all that's left.
Camera 0.
Gotcha. Ah, the trade ending up with the Specters win, but yeah. Turn yourself down and turn Z up. Yeah, it was. You're good.
Hello.
I had to turn myself down apparently. So that's annoying. Where we switched over all those new settings, it obviously ramped up everything on my end. But we're getting there. We'll be alright. Appreciate you, Shake. Yeah, Kick Catastrophe. I am an Echo player. So we thanked you for the follow 4 minutes ago. Thank you very much, Kick Catastrophe, and that's awesome. I've not played Echo. I've only seen Echo. But
Echo, it's so much fun.
Really?
Yes, 100%. We've got to play sometime. It's so much fun. And there's
See,
some really good players.
it looks cool. Like, I mean, I don't know necessarily what the gameplay really is, obviously, because I've not played it. But it looks kind of like a basketball, soccer type thing.
It's ultimate space frisbee.
Ultimate space frisbee. Awesome, Kick Catastrophe. I don't want to say he or she, but Kick Catastrophe is a VRML caster for Echo. Echo is amazing. I would love to play
It's free.
it. Is it?
It's free.
Okay, then yeah, we'll definitely get to playing that
so
then.
one of the little
Gotcha, she. Gotcha.
it's always easier that way.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's
thank
hard to
you.
tell, you know?
Thank you very much. I've got a Catmint on my team that's a guy. So I mean, it's hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah. I think
Brace
they
for
fooled
slow
us
motion
there.
segment.
They started the timer and then stopped it.
Yeah, they did.
So one of the tips I got when I started playing Echo was to sit in a chair to play,
Really?
like a computer chair,
Yeah.
a spinny chair, so you can spin around.
Well, that's
And
what
that made a huge difference.
that's what I think BP is talking about right now, because they're saying you get motion sickness. I haven't had that issue yet with VR, even with like the snap turning change and stuff like that on Onward. I've not dealt with motion sickness.
You don't like the chair idea, huh?
My guess is any caster would be totally against the chair idea. You want to play that game like it's supposed to be played, right? They were messing with you.
100%. No way. I'm playing in the chair.
Alright, so now we've got the T-Wolves on the offense. Let's see if they can bring it back with a 1-to-1. But as we've seen a little bit ago, it was a full-on just trade out. Everybody on the Specters got a kill, trading with just about every person they've seen, I think. I think Narc actually downed one and somebody else finished it for him, but it is what it is. We got Creed taking the northwest rotation. Quintacion quick to move up into the garage building. Kalesi should have heard Avery moving around soon if I could hear his footsteps from here. Cameron catching Creed. Quintacion catching Kalesi. That's allowing Avery to move in silently. I thought for sure Kalesi was going to see Avery. Cameron getting taken by Quintacion from that the garage building. Sorry, Narco downing Trey Smith. Trololo's going to get that revive though. We've got a 3v4. Wolf and Absurd in OBJ building. Avery. Wow, snuck up on Narc and I didn't even hear it. Good throw, but nowhere near where it needed to be. Wolf of the Night is down by his own molly.
Not himself.
Yep, his own molly.
Was it a molly? Oh, no.
Well, can you shoot mollies off of somebody's vest and it explode?
I don't know.
Because I heard a shot. I heard a shot and I thought he shot himself.
He downed himself.
Yeah.
So he probably lit the Molotov and put it in his vest.
Yeah.
That way when you die, it breaks open.
Right.
So he probably...
Oh, that was a good flash. Absurd no longer knows what's going on. T-Wolves moving in for the easy dub 3-1. Moving it to 1-1.
Yeah, I punched my wall the other day playing Echo. It was bad.
Broke my finger a few months back.
Jesus.
Jesus.
There's no way. There's no way I can play that game standing up. I would definitely break all kinds of stuff. Sitting in a chair where you can spin around.
Right.
Dude, I don't care. You can tell me it's the wrong way to play the game. That's the way to play the game. And I don't have a little play space. I mean, I got like an 8-foot square area to play in.
Right.
But yeah, you will move. Yes, dude, you can play it in a chair and spin around. I'm telling you, Kit doesn't like the idea, but 100%, it's a game changer.
I don't know.
My monitors.
I would have to be against it. I feel like because you would want to play that game the way it's supposed to be played. I feel, but
it's zero gravity though, so you're not like standing in the game. You're floating. I mean, I got a swing. It's not really for that. I could just hook myself up to that.
What kind of swing you got there, Deadly?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
But I actually have a climbing harness. I could throw that on and tie a rope on the ceiling and hang from the ceiling. I mean, that'd be more true to game.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. It makes sense. That makes sense.
Just float in the air playing. Now, that might be kind of fun.
Yeah, I think that would actually give me motion sickness at that point, though. I think that would.
Cool because you have little rocket boosters.
Yeah. Like
on your arms, and that's how you move around. And you can like grab onto little obstacles inside the arena and like throw yourself forward.
What I thought was really cool. Oh yeah, and especially if it's free, yeah, I'm definitely going there. Free. But what I thought was cool from what I've seen is that you can grab the other players' heads. I thought that was cool as hell because I'm like, that just tells me that we'll eventually move to the point where we can play like PvP type games, grabbing people. You know what I mean? You can grab a Volk member, a Marsoc member, and take him hostage so his other team can't shoot you. You know what I mean? Like,
there is a game that has that.
We'll have to find that one.
It's a single-player game, though.
We'll have to find that one.
So we got repair shop objective, which I was going to correct you earlier because you
repair shop, yeah, garage, manufacturing. Okay, repair shop. Avery taking Kalesi, getting the quick little. Can't think of what they called it. Picks. That's what it is. You just pick and pop. Very crowded 4-man push here to the south. Just Cameron taking Quint as he looks through that window, and that was a very good smoke by Absurd. Narco taking Creed. a very quick reverse 180 of what was getting ready to start to happen there as we lost a MARSOC member in the north. Started taking Troll, but Troll is going to be able to give some call-outs here. No longer, Absurd says. So we've got Trey and Avery. No, well, I mean, Trey's obviously close to the OBJ, but if somebody wants to sneak in like Wolf through that backside there, it'd be pretty easy to do so. Avery taking Cameron. Avery should see Absurd. Doesn't get the shots. Narco in the back. I didn't see him rotating. Wolf of the Night looking to move into the building as well, but Avery's still searching around. Absurd and Trey Smith trading. Absurd getting the win out of that, though, still being the obvious down. Should be able to give a call out for Avery and Narco and Wolf of the Night, which I have no idea where. That's right, Wolf went down, sorry. So, all up to Narco. Avery Avery doesn't know that he's the last alive. Narco finding Avery. Sorry guys, is my keyboard still a little too loud? I wish y'all could have heard the original. The previous keyboard that I had was absolutely insane.
You can put a noise gate. We'll set you up a noise gate after this.
See, and I thought, you know what?
And you may have had one before,
yep.
But we fucked it all up.
I had one before. That is right. But it is what it is. No, this one is not mechanical. The one I had prior to this BP was mechanical.
Wait, that one's not mechanical and they can hear it?
Yeah, but I've...
Like, oh, you've got the Yeti, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a keyboard suppressor, not a silencer.
Does the silencer or the suppressor actually need oil as well?
Yeah, you definitely want to oil your suppressor because those baffles will wear out, and you will, you know, go and you will use your suppressor, and next thing you know, it's flying through your screen.
Right. Oh goodness.
Still on repair shop here, just switching sides.
Still hanging out in the garage, as I called it. I mean, yeah, it's a repair shop for sure. But where I'm from, a repair shop, it's a garage, right?
Well, so the only reason I will correct you on this is because the maker of the map, Coys, has official callouts.
Okay.
The garage is the one with the 4 garage doors with the sign on top.
What, that one right there? Or that one? That one. Gotcha. Is there another garage? Oh, no. Okay, I clicked at that time. Alright. That's what I figured you were looking at, but then you weren't answering me, so I figured, well, I'm wrong. But we got the T-Wolves back on offense now. Let's see if
that one, and I didn't know what you're talking about. Cause
yeah,
like delay.
There is a delay, isn't there? Oh, bro, you should have told me. I'm supposed to be sharing my screen to you.
Oh, here comes a push. Hammer 0. Oh, Trololo just walks right by Colsey.
Cameron taking Avery as he was coming into the OBJ. Yeah, Troll just made it past Kalesi. Kalesi doesn't know that he went that direction. Troll's got a pretty good spot here. I mean, he's not going to be able to do much with it based on where the defenders are, but if that would have been another objective, another way of, another play, we'd probably be talking a whole different ballgame here, but Narco should be swinging in here to take Quinn and Trave.
He's momentarily. Right up behind him.
He's got to move quick, though.
Well, I think he slowed down because he knew there was more than one.
Yeah.
He's in a good spot though, because they still both have to cross his line of sight right now. Don't here it comes.
No!
And he does get them both.
I thought for sure the moment the second player turned and started walking away, I thought Narco was done for. But he got
Gotta
it.
love that. Don't stand too close, they'll get us both.
All down to Trollolo. Trollolo. Lo.
He's got a 4X right now.
Yeah, I didn't notice that till just now. What's your feeling about the 4X altogether?
I don't mind it. I use it.
What maps would you use it on, though? Not sand, right?
Ones.
Yeah, not sand, right?
100% not sand.
Yeah.
Maybe he picked the wrong class. I don't know.
Maybe that's his thing. Maybe that's. Maybe he's a troll. Maybe he's just like
really, really good with a scope.
He could be. We could be full of it. You never know. But you're not gonna see anybody right there, troll. Let's see what you're doing, bub. I mean, he's got a mountain to climb here with a 1v4 and a pretty.
He's just gonna sneak in there, cat.
If he does, I mean, they should just call it quits now at this point, right? But good defensive positions by pretty much everybody here. Absurd's got to look into the door. Kalesi finding the guy, but Cameron had the cross. Kalesi had the top. Narco had another cross. I mean, everybody for a new team. I know Narco's well versed in the MJ world, but for a new team, they're at least playing with pretty decent tactics.
Yeah, they definitely had that defensive hold down. I mean, like you were saying, they had all their angles covered. They had this guy was watching this direction, this guy's direction was watching that guy's back.
Right.
So I mean, they covered their little triangle, you know, to make sure that everything was covered pretty well.
Yep.
Especially for an objective that's in the middle of the map.
Yeah, I mean, there's always at least one or two objectives on a map, in my experience, that is just defensive, like, heavy. Defensive, strong. Like, there's just, you've got to do something insane. Excuse me while I just fly around and practice my plane ship here. But, there's just multiple OBJs that are just, you've got to do something absolutely insane to be able to cap on it. And for me, that sucks because I love being able to attack an objective. I love not having to play assault. I love not having to worry about just trying to kill everybody. You know what I mean? I want tactical movements. I want good call-outs. I want to have to play, not Call of Duty. You know? But
yeah.
Bush, 2 minutes ago, finally followed us. You're slacking, dude. How long have you known that we've been doing this?
Man.
What's up, Bush? But come on, bro. Come on, bro. Had to make a new Twitch account. All right. I'll give you that. That's fine. Starting up round 5, sorry. Can't count. Timberwolves on defense now with the northeast objective. What's this? What would this call out be from whoever the maker was?
Which one?
This OBJ. What's this little?
The well.
Well, yeah, I guess that makes more sense. I wasn't even paying attention to the friggin' well. I was looking at all the buildings around it, like thinking this is like village or township or something, you know? Oh, that makes me feel stupid. But Absurd is very aggressive compared to the rest of his team. Only one that's moved up to this side of the map so far. He's gonna get picked off by Trollolo if he keeps moving out though. Not the equipment you needed there, but you got out, so okay for Absurd. Made it a little bit hard of a shot, but Troll's not looking, so he gets across just fine. But Creed should hear. It doesn't matter. Troll finally sees him. But I was gonna say,
the Timberwolves definitely have a pretty good setup here. It looks like they're covering all the angles to access this objective.
Oh, that was a good flash by Khaleesi, but Cameron gets taken as Avery is watching that push. Creed taking Wolf in the night. All that's left is Khaleesi and Narcotizer. Decent smoke there to cover his cross if he goes, but Creed's going to catch him. All down to Khaleesi. So here's a new thing that I've heard recently. I don't know how I go about it, because obviously teams will practice with other teams and they'll pick up other like tactics and stuff like that. But I don't know if you've heard the word acid when it comes to onward play.
Is it acid?
Yeah, acid.
Doesn't sound like anything I've heard.
Creed just killed Khaleesi to finish it and put it 3-2. But so acid, you don't get killed by shots, you don't get killed by bullets, you don't get killed by grenades, you get killed by acid. So if you see one of your dead body teammates, that is no longer movable environment. You know what I mean? You can't get around it. There's acid there. He died in a pit of acid, so you can no longer pass through there. It comes to the whole like if there was a dead body here and somebody shot him from there and you're moving from behind him over in this direction, that is now acid, so you shouldn't go there because you've seen somebody already die there. Does that make sense?
I mean, I understand where they're coming from.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely going to disagree with it. Like, every situation is going to be different.
Yeah.
What's illegal, BP? Acid? I assume that's I didn't know if maybe you saw something in the match that looked illegal, but I assume you mean acid. But, I mean, I understand, like, it's really going to depend on the map. I mean, yeah, if someone's got an angle covered and there's a body there, I mean, that tells you, yeah, there's something there that they were able to get that player with.
Right.
That doesn't necessarily mean they're still there. Usually, a lot of times, you get a rotation after you get a kill.
Right.
So, it's definitely going to depend on the situation.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if there's two bodies stacked up there, I'm not going to try to push right through there again. I'm going to be a little more careful. I'm going to do something different. You know, I'm going to, maybe figure out what angle they use to get that and try to counter it. But, yeah, acid is illegal, yep. Depends on the state you're in, too, though, I do believe.
Do we have a U.S. state that's...
I don't know.
That has a legal acid?
I don't know. Some of those states are going ham on it, man. They're just...
Well, I do know that they are definitely finding more and more like positive treatments for acid in like PTSD patients.
Wasn't something Parkinson's or something like that? Wasn't there something?
I have no idea about that. Yeah, I hadn't heard that.
I could be making that up. I don't know.
You never know. Could be true. But yeah, something to do with the effects of hallucinogenics, Khaleesi and Quintacione trading. Avery and Cameron. Avery and... I don't know what happened there. Wolf got it down somehow. Oh no, what happened? Wolf and Troll in the smoke, just running in front of each other. We got Quinn on a rampage in the south. It's now 2-2. Wolf and Troll literally was smelling each other's breath in the smoke for a second. Wolf is on the hunt, and it doesn't work out for him. Troll will catch him as he's looking to get a little too aggressive for my defensive taste.
Yeah, I was gonna say he might hear about that one later. However, it is a scrim, so I mean,
yeah, it is a scrim. This is all practice purposes, really, for these two teams. It's fun for us. We can shit talk, but it's practice for these guys. That's all it is.
I just looked, and we're in literally the same spot with our cameras.
Just over top of Narco's shoulder. This is gonna be tough for him. Very, very tough. As Creed has smoked out his only spot that he was really watching. Because Troll, come on, Narc, turn your head, buddy. Troll's gonna be circling around to his right.
I don't think he can cap him there, though.
No. I mean, he's definitely not capping, but oh, that's a quick equalizer.
See? Shot and then rotation.
Yep.
That's a good move.
Troll might see Narc if he gets a little peeky.
Looks like he's grabbing onto his radio. Hey, he must be grabbing his gun. Oh, he put it. Oh, his gun just. Oh, he threw a nade.
Oh no, he wasn't looking. Troll tying it 3-3. First map.
All right.
Yeah, I'm digging it.
And that's kind of what we were talking about at the beginning, you know.
Right, when you have two more than likely evenly matched teams. I don't want to say what their skill level is, but obviously none of us, even you and me, are on like master level team playmanship.
I'm on the best team in the world, bro.
We are, or you are, yeah, you are, but
I mean, as of this week.
yeah,
Facts.
right.
Yeah, I don't know how much of it. I don't think that delay saved, bro.
Probably not. It's hard to tell, dude. Y'all put me into my settings and then was like, no, you want these settings instead? Like, yeah, sure, I guess. But whatever. No big deal. So, what is this building, Deadly? The one with the OBJ?
That is radio tower, right?
Radio
no,
tower.
That's the center one, right?
Yeah.
I think it's just warehouse.
Warehouse?
Hold on, I actually had it pulled up here.
Okay.
Yeah, warehouse.
Alright. Yeah, sniper,
You
Nick.
got well, garage, warehouse, repair, radio, and bazaar.
You heard it there first. Or second, probably. I guess it's second, really, because that's probably second-hand knowledge, right? Somebody else put that out there for you.
Oh, I got the map. I'm looking at the map right here.
What
I
map?
posted the link in the Twitch.
Oh, okay, okay.
Dude, Coys has a sweet. If Coys could go through and do what he did with his maps,
Yeah.
with all the maps,
Yeah.
I'll post it again. It's in the Twitch chat. If he could go through and do that with all the maps, it shows the OBJs, and you can click on the OBJ and it shows the Volk spawn and the Marsoc spawns. It's awesome.
On my side, all I see is asterisks. If that's what you're talking about, you just posted in the chat. I can't see it, so I could be.
Can you? Okay.
I just can't see it. That might be because no, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. Who knows? But I'm over here showing off my gorgeous sunburn. I went and golfed today. Good Lord, look at that thing.
It's in the streamer office.
It's in the streamer office? Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. But thank you everybody that's joined in and been watching. You are currently at the end round of map 1. We're tied 3-3. Specters versus Timberwolves. Two evenly matched teams, two newer teams.
For some reason, I'm not a mod in the chat. That's probably why.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
So in the chat, you can type mod / Deadly Z Driver and make me a mod.
I could.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
You would just type mod / space.
Maybe if you're good.
Shake, you can also do that.
Yeah, if you don't mind, Shake, since I'm in the middle of flying around and talking to Z and entertaining you fine folks, somebody help us out here. Avery taking Cameron trading with Avery. Absurd is in the OBJ building, but Creed takes him out. Wow, I don't know where he come from, how he got there, but he was there very fast. Yeah. Good job, Creed. Yeah, too close. I agree. Goodness. Creed had an eye on Khaleesi there for a second, it looked like. But we've got a 3-4. Again, Creed just barely saving this map. I don't know what the capper's experience is on capping, how well he can cap and how fast he can cap, but it was almost over. We were almost looking at map 2. I still got you, Z?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure I didn't in the middle of all this click down on my D-pad and
ban me or something.
No, not ban you, but that whole issue of where we were like muting and unmuting in Discord, and yeah, there was 2 nights in a row where I had Shake on mute and I was like talking about ideas and stuff over top of him and I felt so bad.
It's just shake. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, you'll have that. Monica Monica
Monica?
Lucart is what I'm guessing.
You
My
should go with
husband's
Monty?
playing. Yeah. Thanks for joining
Who's
us,
your
Monty.
husband, Monty?
Yeah, let us know. Oh, and she followed. Thank you very much, Monty. I think it's Monica Luxart is what I'm guessing. But Monty.
Go with Monty.
Yeah, Monty's good.
Don't
Monty,
make it
thank you for the follow. Yeah, I know, right? I like to be complicated. I'm a complicated guy. We've got Narco slow creeping to the north. Accident, right?
Rololo is in the corner just to his right.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Darko to get out of here with his life unless he knows Troll's there. Well, that and Quinn should... If he just looks out the window,
Monty.
he's got him.
Monty.
Monica. Told you. Told you.
No WTF. Monica.
Oh,
Monica.
Quintacion is their old man. Am I saying that right, Monica? Quintacion? I'm trying to say it like the rapper.
The rapper?
Yeah, R.I.P.
The rapper.
I think that's how he said it, right? Damn,
I think
Khaleesi
you're
and
asking the wrong person.
Creed and Khaleesi
trade.
trading, but Khaleesi's still alive. So you don't know Jerry Reed, you don't know rap. What do you know, Deadly?
I didn't say I don't know all rap. You know. I know enough of what I need to know.
I'm not a big XXX guy. I knew who he was. I knew how to say his name. I've heard some songs. He's good, but it is what it is.
Oh, Nar is wrapping around on Troll here.
I think Troll might know it though. Maybe not. Maybe not. He definitely heard that step.
Heard
yeah.
that. Yep.
Wolf of the Night taking Trey. Troll. Oh! But yeah, good job. Troll needs to rotate in.
In a good spot here. He could drop in here and cap from up top.
Oh, that's right. You can drop in from the top, can't you? Onto like this little box here. Troll, he heard you, but
Now would be a good time for him to go for it.
yep. Troll probably hears him up top. Oh, man!
With the high ground.
Yeah, Troll, what a save.
Timberwolves take map 1.
I'd have to remember what it was. We're going to Shipyard next, I believe, right?
Hey, hit that ad.
Gotcha. All right, everybody. While we're taking a quick little break, check out a little video from our sponsors.
Whether you're on a quest to save the princess, racing to break records, exploring new worlds, or just looking for a new base of operations, Madsen Custom Homes will be there from the design through the construction to deliver a product truly fit for a king. Squad up with Madsen Custom Homes and let's build the castle your clan truly deserves.
Again, thank you very much, Madsen Custom Homes.
Looks like maybe we're going to a new lobby.
Are we going to a new lobby?
Maybe someone didn't have the map.
All right, 1 second. Yep, that's what it looks like. So while they're doing that, I'm obviously showing my big, gorgeous self on the scoreboard. And
Or they're just going back and coming in.
Oh,
But
well.
I just gotta say this since we just played the ad.
Yeah,
That ad is awesome. Like
I think it. Yeah, I like it.
the cinematography is great. Fire's voiceover is just perfect. I mean,
Yep.
and
I agree.
You know, who doesn't want a custom home right now? I mean, it's so hard to buy a house these days. It's like, how do you not?
Dude, Me and the old lady
reach out and find a
close.
custom home builder like Madsen Custom Homes.
Yeah, me and the old lady close June 15th. Believe me, I know all about how hard it is to buy a home right now. God.
Yep. My house, I bought my house 3 years ago, and its value has gone up 60 grand since I bought it.
Nice.
Like, I could turn around and sell it for 60 more grand, but then I've got to buy a house at that same raised rate. So it's like, everybody thinks it's such a great thing to sell your house right now because everything's so high, but it's like,
It's
I
a
gotta
seller's
live
market.
somewhere though.
Yeah. You can't live in the box, right? Yeah, I guess that does make sense that they'll just wait until the rest of the team gets back to start up the new lobby, right? Or choose the new map. I don't think that's how it works, right?
If everybody that leaves that doesn't have it, they should be able to find it. But so for now, there's only 2 players left.
Yeah, they're just gonna start a new one.
And now we are hosts. So yes,
Yeah.
there's a new lobby.
All right, then. Cool deal.
Meanwhile, that first map was amazing. It's interesting to me how you can see the rookiness in both teams. You know, everyone goes through it. Everyone goes through the figuring out phase. And this far into season 11, you don't get to see it very often now because everyone's kind of in their groove and has figured out their plans.
Yep.
So seeing a scrim like this mid-season is so refreshing.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly that's exactly what we was talking about. Me and Z was talking about how when you have teams that aren't so skilled, not necessarily not a top tier team, obviously, and I'm not saying that as
not as players, but as a team.
Right. Yeah, not downing them as players, obviously, but when you have 5 different players all together, new to each other, new to the game itself, or new-ish, you see different play styles compared to the guys that's been here for 500 hours, like Som and Thrifty and stuff like that. I think it is cool. It is very refreshing.
I have to reset. My game froze.
Oh well, you'll have that. Let's see where we're at on the lobby, and it is now up. Narcotizer on Shipyard.
Good round last one there. It's come back. We played to you guys at the beginning, and then we got a little too slow and overthought it in the end.
We were just talking here in chat about how you guys being a rookie team, we're seeing everyone in league is setting into their play styles and knows map strats that they're going to run and stuff like that. Being a new team, how difficult do you think it is coming up with workable strats that you can use on a regular basis? And he's back in game.
Yeah, I guess so.
He didn't want to answer the question.
No, he did not.
I don't see too many mid-game interviews.
Yeah, so that's what I got confused with. I was like, whoa, especially since I guess the setting change didn't switch over with the latency or whatever. I immediately started making sure that nobody could hear that he was popping in, like, hey, dude, you need to hop out. I didn't know he was allowed to come back in.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like
it's a scrim, yeah, but still, I just didn't.
As long as he's not in mid map,
right?
I don't think that's such a big deal.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I like the idea of having in between round interviews and stuff like that. I think that's pretty cool, but you do run into the issue of the way we have been doing it. We need to figure out a way to get that done. You know what I mean? Instead of using the way we have. But we've got the full 5v5 now on map 2, looking to start it up any moment now. Looks like we've picked up 2 different players on the Specters. We've got Retroverse and Kit Catastrophe. from the chat, now in game.
On in the subs.
And is now no longer in here either. But
so I gotta pull out the comment from Spartan VR about we're talking about living in a box, and he said if you have you can live in a box life is great if you have a Quest 2. Just find a park, boom, infinite play space.
Yeah.
I would love to have a place. I wish you could do a play space bigger than 25 by 25 on the Quest 2. My kids' soccer club has an indoor field, and I want to make a custom map.
That entire
mapped
field.
out the size of the field, right?
Right.
And then you could take it.
Just run
around. You
around
can make
it.
that box. Well, you can make the box, right?
Right.
Then you could change everything inside it. Like you could have multiple different maps, to where it's like set up one way, it's set up another way, and you can even go a step further, and have like obstacles that are actual physically there. So when you're playing in VR and you come up to a wall, there's an actual wall there.
Yeah. I get that.
So cool.
I get that.
Yeah. That was one of the things I looked at doing actually last year, not too long before the pandemic hit. So it's really good I didn't do it, but I was going to open a VR arcade.
Oh yeah.
I looked at the building. I had everything in my shopping cart ready to hit buy, and was ready to sign the lease, and decided not to do it.
What made you finally decide not to do it? What was the hairline trigger on that?
Because of my kids both playing travel soccer, I would still have to work full time and then have that on the side, at least until I got it up and going, you know.
I got you.
And with my kids playing travel soccer, that's my weekends are gone because of soccer.
Right.
So weekends being probably the biggest money-making days for the business would be, I'd have to either pay someone to run it at that point in time or miss the games, and I don't really want to do that. So
yeah.
Maybe here soon. Maybe I can bring the idea back.
I got you.
But still something I'd love to do. But we are getting into it.
Yeah, I had to turn that light off of me for a second. All right, so starting out, we've got Timberwolves on defense, Specters on offense, and Kick Catastrophe is in the game. So Retroverse and Kick Catastrophe. Oh, let's get switched over. Sorry about that, everybody. Nothing has happened yet. Still in the first 20-second load up. But Kick Catastrophe and Retroverse have joined the Specters. I don't know. I didn't know that they were on the team already. Is this more of like an MJ scrim?
It could be a tryout. Lots of times you'll have tryouts in scrims.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm still Avery taking Retroverse. I'm not entirely sure though. Oh, okay. Decent little angle there. But I'm still very new to the whole season and competitive onward stuff myself. Crean taking absurd. Quick 2 picks for the defense, putting it 3-5.
Hey, not to let Corey.
Yeah, Trey Smith getting Corey. Should Kit rotating around. I was gonna say Kit Catastrophe should be joining, but
Kit, as we're talking, staying away from the acid.
Yes, exactly. It makes sense in certain scenarios, I guess. Kit gonna find Trey. Oh, almost.
With the MP5 suppressed.
Good shots. Yeah, Trey almost had her. I had a feeling that she was putting a little too much into around him and not into him, if that makes sense. But
yeah, I've never played with the MP5.
I've not played with competitively. I played it in the lobby, like pub lobbies and stuff, but never.
Which is funny because it's been one of my favorite guns, like IRL. Ooh, taking out with that G3.
I got mixed up there. For some reason, I was remembering Kit Catastrophe as Quintacion's old lady, but that is not. We are.
That was Monica.
Yeah, that is Monica. I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, damn, this is spouse on spouse love, you know. But
I've never tried the P90 either.
What kind of arrow is that? You've never tried the P90 at all?
No, I haven't. I literally, as soon as I got this game,
Yeah.
I literally found the league as soon as possible.
Right.
And started comp stuff. Like, I never
That's
messed around. I shot my first RPG the other day. Like, literally. And it was actually in a comp lobby on Subway.
Right.
I shot it at Theta, and he didn't like that very much.
Did you see that he left Mayhem?
I did, yeah. He's doing something. I guess he had that planned all along.
Really?
He's doing a team. He wants to try being the captain and in charge of the team. It's a little project, he said.
I got you.
But,
who's captain over there prior? I thought he was, honestly. I didn't know, but
I'm not really sure who the captain is.
huh? Okay. Yeah.
He just got really kind of mad at me when I blew him up with that RPG.
Well, you'll have that. That's all right.
Guys, can we talk about that kill count by the Timberwolves? They knew there was one left, and they closed in on Shipyard. They knew where he was and got the final kill. Amazing.
Yeah,
good job.
They're spread pretty well. Each one of them got a kill.
But round 2, let's see if the Specters can...
Deflate.
Gotcha. That makes more sense. But let's see if the Specters can put it back 1-1. They are obviously coming into the map, down map 1. So you don't want to get map 2 and map 1 against you, because obviously it makes map 3 a little bit more, it makes it more tough. Makes it tougher to more tough. West Virginia, Jesus. Makes it tougher to keep yourself into the match, right? It's either going to be super depressing, more tougher, whatever.
I don't know. I'm no English major, bro.
I'm not either. But Creed getting the down on Narcotizer. Narcotizer able to be revived, obviously, but Corey is not going to make this push around. Corey 666 is actually... Was he in prior?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think we've run into a whole lobby or roster rechange. Creed taking Retroverse. This is now no longer looking like a round for the Specters. If these guys can rotate and put the pressure on Kit, she's all alone really on OBJ. Corey's close, but depending on the cap speed on the Timberwolves.
Absurd is in a pretty cheeky little spot here on camera 1.
Yeah, I see Absurd there in the in between the freighters there. Creed finally confirming Narco. It's a spot that would get picked off by, I think, Troll. Maybe not. But this is a very good spread out offense. I hope they are planning this out. I hope they're at least talking to each other, because this looks very well drawn out. Where's Avery from behind? Wow. I didn't realize the circle. Avery took Absurd, leaving Corey. Now Kit Catastrophe all alone. I don't think the cap's going to happen, obviously, as Timberwolves take the 2-0. 5 players still alive. They have yet to die through 2 rounds. Sorry. 1 did. Trey Smith did.
Damn it, Trey, you screwed it up.
You screwed it up, Trey. You made me a liar. But there's still time. Specters can obviously cap here, tie it up, put it 2-2, and then go on into the 4th round is what it would actually be. But we'll see how it goes. What do you know the call-outs on Shipyard?
Not really.
Yeah, me neither. I've just played Shipyard. Actually, played Shipyard for my first time. Was it last night? That I think it was. I'm
Hanson
losing.
in the house.
What up, E. Hansen? I'm losing track of my days. The night that we just played our challenge match with the Murphy's Maniacs. I can't think of what day it is. It might be last night. I don't know. But it was my first time playing Shipyard, and luckily one of my teammates, Tricky Silent, was able to just will us to an almost victory. But we lost it 3-4. You'll have that. It is a map of angles. Just all these different spots. Like you've got cover, but there's just so much different spots to go that it's so hard to figure out where exactly you're going to get popped from. When I first hopped in and was defending, I was on this platform with a boat objective right there in between the freighters, and was still didn't realize that you could circle around all the way, and got popped obviously from behind, so that didn't work out. Grenades like crazy. Yeah. Sorry, I was just catching up with the chat there. Yeah, Hanson, there was a lot of grenades there at the end towards the OBJ. Poor Kit didn't really have much of a chance, but that's how Honor rolls.
The tunnel addition to this map was huge.
The underground.
It really opened up. It really opened up the offense's choices, and as defense, now you always have to account for that tunnel, especially when the objective is either far north or far south.
I'm trying to remember. There it is. I was trying to find it for the stream. So this is the tunnel that Sniper was talking about. You can either go through here, blue tunnel and red tunnel. That's obviously. Yep. Oh. And that's that. But we've got Specters on offense. Let's see if Narco can will his team towards a cap here to tie it up on map 2. Narco doesn't even know what game it is. No, guys, this is an Oculus and or Index and or whatever VR headset you're probably playing on. Let's follow up on Absurd here and see how absurdly good he does. A little bit of a spread out offense this time. We've got a 2-2-1 push. Creed taking out Kit Catastrophe, putting it to a 2-1-1 push. Quintacion and Narco. Narco with the smoke out, but Quinn knows he's circling. Narco and Quinn trading. Quinn is down. Trey Smith sees his buddy, but Retro's getting ready to come around and confirm it, I think. Maybe not. Trey getting Retro in the smoke. Now Trey getting the revive. Timberwolves playing very, very well on map 2. Much better than map 1. Creed
I do believe
with the watch. What's up?
Was that their map pick, or is this Spectre's map pick? Or did they just pick their map?
Yeah, I have no idea. I was told these 3 maps before the scrim started. I don't know who picked what, but that was almost a very good play by Creed. I didn't know that was a thing either. Seen underneath that truck, but he obviously catches Corey coming out the front. Creed and the rest of the Timberwolves here, 3-0. This I believe is Specters. Who that? I have no. What are you talking about, Shake?
I do think he said that. I think Nar said that. They picked 2 and they picked 1, so that would make sense.
Okay, that's what you're saying. This I believe is Spectre's pick. Okay, because yeah. Wait.
Yeah. Those were definitely some good defensive plays and some good offensive plays. So they probably maybe practiced this one a little bit.
That's That's what I was talking about earlier. When they were moving on the boat, that middle OBJ next to blue ramp, that was a very good push. That was very tactical. It looked. I was hoping that they were planning that it wasn't just kind of panning out. I want to see these new teams be able to put some heat on the gameplay. You know what I mean?
Here's my phone died.
You gotta charge it, brother. But let me get to this scoreboard real quick. And let y'all see the update. I don't know what happened there. Oh, that's what I did. Because I'm a goofball. you can see it next after this round.
Yeah, the Specters are having a tough time even just getting kills right now.
Yeah, I just now noticed that too. Kid Catastrophe, the only one with the kill. This is obviously the defensive heavy side objective. This is going to be tough for an offense to push in and cap. So hopefully the Specters can at least get a 1 point and then go into Marsoc hopefully to cap on the opposite side. Obviously, you're looking at a big task because if you're able to hold it, you're able to defend it very easily. Probably not going to be very easy for you to attack it, but you never know. Absurd getting Trollolo, almost taking Avery it seems. But Avery keeping an eye, but Absurd is now rotated out. We'll see Trey Smith soon. He's ran upstairs. Should see Creed soon. Absurd is very, very aggressive and moving a lot this round. Taking out Creed. Creed being the current kill leader on the Timberwolves. Narcotizer. Oh no. Narcotizer, what are you doing? Took out Absurd on the roof.
He said, I'm getting a kill, I don't care who it is.
Oh, Narcotizer. I'm gonna try to act less disappointed in you than the last clip we have of you and me. I didn't mean to sound so disappointed in the first one, but I am disappointed in that one. Come on, Narc. Especially down 0-3. You need everybody you can get on your side. But XXX, Quinn, Trey Smith, and Avery left on the Timberwolves. Still a decent chance, seeing now that they've made it a 3v5 or 3v4, not a 3v5, thanks to Narco. Trey will have to deal with Corey before he goes anywhere near objective. Quinn might, if Corey's smart and stays where he's at, Quinn won't see him for a while. Avery, don't know the route that they took, but they seem to be in the middle of the map for a long time. I think they were underneath, but Trey and Corey to see each other soon. I'm sure Corey's done heard because he's got this angle held. Quinn here, and wow, Corey with both kills. Avery taking or downing Narco and finishing. Now 1v3. Avery all that's left. Kick with a call out. You heard it, but that's not the right angle. Oh, Retroburst with another TK.
Corey just called out that he was on the outside of the OBJ because he saw Avery's feet underneath the semi as they ran around behind.
I got you.
So he called Avery out at the same time pushing in to OBJ building. So
damn, that sucks.
I couldn't. You can't get mad at Retro. His call out wasn't.
Oh!
Oh my God!
Avery!
Wow.
Avery! Wow!
Wow!
Timberwolves with a 4-0 win on map 2. Jesus, that was. I didn't think that's how that was gonna roll out. I did not think. Yeah. Goodness, let me get this scoreboard here. We are going to Subway. Yeah, big oof, Narco. Big oof, dude. Big oof.
Yeah, those two team kills really made the difference. I think the Specters could have definitely taken that round and maybe gained a little momentum.
Yeah.
Got back into it.
Yep, I think so too. That's alright. Yeah, obviously it is okay, buddy. It's okay. I'm not as upset with you as it sounded like the first one, but I am a little upset with you. I am a little bit. Are we playing Bazaar or are we doing Subway, I thought?
Bazaar's not in the loop anymore, so I'm not sure why they would play Bazaar.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But let's hear from a word from our sponsors.
Whether you're on a quest to save the princess, racing to break records, exploring new worlds, or just looking for a new base of operations, Madsen Custom Homes will be there from the design through the construction to deliver a product truly fit for a king. Squad up with Madsen Custom Homes and let's build the castle your clan truly deserves.
Yeah, Narco, there probably should be a little bit to discuss. The Real Prodigy 69, thank you very much for following. That's very nice of you. Thank you very much. My nerves got me. Nah, Kit, you're fine. You're fine. You, I thought you had him. I thought you were going to have him, but it is what it is. Sometimes it doesn't shake out. We miss shots. Yep. It happens.
It all comes with playing. I mean,
yeah. It just
not
takes
something
time.
you're gonna get right off the bat and have down. I mean,
No, that's tough.
It's funny. I mean, it doesn't seem like this game would put that much stress on you, but as soon as you know there's people watching,
bro,
it definitely makes a difference. I don't care. People can say they doesn't bother them, but it definitely makes a difference. Yeah,
100%.
sure. Maybe there's a few people that it doesn't bother, and obviously once you do it, you know, you get on, you do it a lot, you know, it's less of that. But anytime you're being casted,
it gets you,
because you don't want to do something stupid,
right? Yeah,
because it will be forever ingrained in Twitch history.
Yep. Let me, I gotta put some names on here. So, Specters. And yeah, I got it. Got it.
Definitely one of my favorite objectives.
I love North Stairs. I absolutely love North Stairs. The Maniacs absolutely love playing Subway. I'm not the greatest at it. The only thing I do know is North Stairs.
The thing I like about Subway is it's a heavily tactical map. Like,
yeah,
some of those maps you can run and gun, you know, and you can do a little run and gun on Subway, but there are some really good objectives where you make your tactical plans to where you all get around the objective and time your push in.
Yep.
And,
yep.
I mean, it's a lot of fun. I mean, you got this objective. You can time this objective. You can time the basement objective, the platform objective. I mean, Chinatown to a point, but not as much. And the South Stairs objective, you know, kinda.
So
not as much as the
we
other
got a break
three.
right now. We're gonna do Subway and one more map. Break going right now.
Yeah, we're waiting on 2 players.
Okay. Okay, so it looks like we've got a 4th map. So we'll just call that the bonus. But yeah, so with the Chinatown OBJ, I'm sure you've seen Icy's cap on that, right?
Yes. Oh my God.
You cannot tell me that after a 20-minute break and him slowly creeping all the way up through north.
They iced the kicker, man. They iced the kicker.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. But you know that they had that timed. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he had it timed where he was gonna be going in with 10 seconds left. Right. But I think he had it timed that he knew he was gonna be moving into the OBJ within a minute, or within a minute left.
Yeah, when he threw the smokes and the stun and pushed through the smoke and to the other side and capped, I mean, that was a heads-up play. I mean, it was. Yeah. It was a heads-up play.
Yeah. But let's see.
But yeah, them calling that timeout, man, 100%. That's exactly what I said too when they did it. I'm like, oh, they're icing the kicker.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but real quick, let's give a little sneak peek or what would it be? I guess a look back at
recap.
what we've a recap. Dude, whatever. I've not had enough beer today at all. I can't think of nothing. But yeah, let's get the chat a little bit of a recap on our previous PvPs on Friday night.
Oh no, he's looking at the window. Oh, there he is. Oh, he does pick up Scorpion from behind. Oh yeah, Detroit's watching. Oh,
Wow! Holy
did he get him? Did he get him?
Yes, he did.
Nice. Murphy taking out Night Owl Gamer. Murphy pushing his side. Taking out, oh, Sniper is able to take up. He either, oh no! Oh! Interact caught with their pants down.
Night Hangouts is Friday Night PvP at MJ.
That's correct. All right.
And we're back. So, I on my side I couldn't hear it, but I was trying to rewatch and remember how that video pans out. But yeah, Shake. I like how all these videos have been looking, how they've been sounding, all the different little stuff in them. I love it. I like these recaps. I like the highlights and everything. I like watching back the streams. I think it's what we've got going on at MJ is cool as hell. I love it. Today is the worst I've ever played, coming off cold, I guess.
That hype video's in there too. That's a good one too.
Yeah. Yeah, we can show them the hype video. Why not? Never mind. They couldn't hear me. Coming back from the hype video, I was wanting to join in and talk garbage between Monica and Quintacion. Yeah, I know, BP. I know. I noticed.
He just wanted some love too.
Yeah. Quintacion, thank you for the follow 2 minutes ago. Obviously, the hype video was playing when you did it. Thank you very much. Chevy 1960, thank you for the follow. Everybody, I love it. Mike. Yeah, so...
That's Lambowski.
Yeah, I was like, who the hell is Mike?
Mike Juliet, yeah.
Yeah, whatever, I'm Mike. Why not? I'm Mike.
You know what, we didn't really, you know, address that.
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, Nightbot just took care of that. So, this is obviously Mike Juliet Live. I am not Mike. I'm not Mike. My name is Lambowski. Lambowski93 is my Twitch handle. We've got Deadly_Z_driver in here as well.
You can just say Deadly Z Driver.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does that to me all the time. I want y'all to know the underscores. I want you to know them. I want you to love them.
Dude, you Google Deadly Z Driver, you're gonna find me. You're not gonna find somebody else.
Okay, you heard it here first. You Google Deadly Z Driver.
I own Deadly Z Driver.
He owns Deadly Z Driver, and after hopefully this week, I will own Lambowski in the state of West Virginia.
Oh, getting your LLC set up?
Yes, sir.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah, you'll have that. Narcotizer trying to call out marital issues, but
he's just trying to start stuff because he wants to get in his head. You know?
Narco, you need more than head games to win this match, brother. But yeah, so Lambowski93 and Deadly Z Driver is who we are dealing with currently on this Mike Juliet live stream. Master Shake, he wants to get into Q's head. Yeah, that's what he's trying to, but it's not going to work. Master Shake is one of the head honchos of this whole Mike Juliet live thing. He started the Discord, and that's where we have started. That's what started this whole little beautiful project we got going right here, is the Mike Juliet community Discord server.
Yeah, just to jump in here, feel free to click on those Twitch links.
Yes.
We've got you know, Lambowski93's Twitch link, my Twitch link, Deadly Z Driver. We got One Great Fire. We got Brett 6 Live, and we got Game with Dempsey. So those are all of our streamers currently.
There are 5 current Mike Juliet sponsored streamers, and that is the list. So please, if you don't mind, you are all following us. Trollolol, thank you for the follow. Everybody that has been following us on Mike Juliet Live, please check out us little guys. Check us all out and give us all a follow. We would all love it. We all appreciate it, 100%. But yeah, the Mike Juliet Discord is what has started everything. This is where it all began. Our Aramadas, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, you're on the stream. But from the Mike Juliet Discord has come this big, beautiful project, and we've got a big thing going on right now, and what you need to do is join the Discord. Get into the community so you can play in the PvP stuff that you're seeing, the hype videos that we send, or we've been showing. Those are all just recaps of all of our lobbies that we play and cast, and we do this regularly, week to week. Yeah, Master Shake just dropped the Discord. Hit that link. Get in there. Join us. Just a bunch of adults. Well, it started out adults, but now it's 16 plus, and we keep certain channels for kids and the channels for the adults, because obviously we're adults.
Weekly
but
cash prizes, that's right,
yep,
Jake.
Yep. Cash prizes at PvPs. Cash prizes at later events. Cash prizes at just cash prizes for monthly stuff because of leaderboards. Just by playing the game. You don't even have to play the game. You can be in this chat right now getting lobby points just because you're here attending the stream and talking. If you're stuck at work and you're at a position where you can just kind of have something playing in the background, or if you're working at a desk or whatever and you got a computer in front of you, hop into the Twitch Discord or the Twitch stream and talk to us. You'll still earn points towards free stuff. We had a guy win in the last PvP. He won, what was it, knuckle grip slips for the controllers, as well as a silicone face mask for the headset. And then the monthly winners of April won t-shirts that I made, and then somebody won a long 16-foot link cord charging cable for their Quest. The second one, am I missing something? Battery pack with strap. Yeah, battery pack with strap was the first one. The link cable was the second, and then the third got the t-shirt. They all got t-shirts, but the third just got a t-shirt. That's what it was. But yeah, lots of cash prizes, merchandise going out all the time. I mean, this is a Discord that you want to be a part of. This is a group of people that you want to get in touch with. If you're a gamer, that's what it's all about. Yep. BBush17B was the winner of the battery pack in April's, I guess, Mike Juliet's inaugural monthly giveaway, because that was the first one. April's top bud is what Bush was. Yeah. Did you get to see those shirts, Z?
I don't think so.
I thought they turned out pretty good. I thought for...
Maybe I did. They're the ones, I think did your wife make them?
No, I made them.
Oh, you made them? Oh.
Yeah, I made them.
Fancy.
Yeah. My old lady definitely helped me. Yeah, my old lady definitely helped me.
Maybe I saw the mock-up or something. I'm not sure if I saw the final process.
Yeah. What you probably seen was how I'd had the pictures on the t-shirt and then hadn't, like, pressed them on yet. But yeah.
Can you get some replays? We don't have any of the replays from this stream.
No, we don't have replays, but this will be streamed and you can watch it.
That is, that's one of the things that we keep talking about setting up, and I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
I figured it out on Streamlabs, but was having issues trying to figure it out on OBS. But that's definitely something we need to figure out, because we can capture those.
Yeah. And
then we can replay them all in line.
It'd be cool. Let's get it set up by this.
Are we doing
PvP
Wednesday? Is it this Wednesday?
Yeah, if that's the case, I mean that's a quick turnaround, dude.
I mean, I should be able to figure it out. I just haven't sat down and do it.
Let's say Shake's asking. If that's the case.
He's not asking. He's telling.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Wednesday or Thursday, he says. But BP out of wool lamb. I don't know if you're making a joke there. I don't know if he's asking if I made those shirts out of wool because I'm lamb.
Oh.
But no, I didn't make it out of wool.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, Shake obviously was telling you
Corey,
from the sound of it.
I do believe.
Is BP Corey?
I believe so.
Okay.
Think you typed that in there earlier.
I seen Shake saying something like LOL Corey, and I didn't see Corey talking, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I saw. I think he wrote it after his name. He put it in parentheses.
Gotcha. Well, thanks for hanging out, Corey. Is this Corey 666 or is this Tactical Corey? Because we apparently have two Corys in the NJ, and it gets a little confusing for me.
It's the 666.
Ooh. All right, Corey. Just stay calm in here, dude. Okay. Just be tame.
It's up just a little little ways there.
Sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh no, that's a good joke, man. Don't be sorry for that.
It's even a worse joke when you follow it up with a bad joke, like. Yeah. So here's the thing. It's Lambo. It's not lamb. It's not Lambo, or it's not lamb. It's Lambo.
Oh man, I'm making a sound bite.
Lambo. Not lamb. Everybody calls me lamb, and I have no idea why.
That's because when you want to make something short, you want to make it shorter. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I get Lambowski's a mouthful. That's what she said. But I get that Lambowski's a long word. But
hey there.
What up, Shake?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
So what I was thinking was we bring Narc in here. Let's ask a couple questions. Let's fill a little bit of time while we got some downtime.
Why not?
So Narc, yeah. Can you hear us, Narc?
Hello, Narcotizer.
He is in here. Okay.
Narcotizer.
There we go. Sorry, I was
There we
having a
go.
little bit of audio trouble.
No worries. How's it going?
Great.
Yeah. So question on that second rotation, is that kind of the rest of your team, or were you doing sort of a tryouts thing, or?
So basically what we're doing, we're just kind of feeling out our team composition. The big part of tonight was these are some specifically Sand and Shipyard are two of the newer maps in the rotation. So
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
the
alright,
round
well, I'm
started.
gonna
You
hop
may need
over.
to reset the round because it's not a 5v5.
Oh. Well, let's let him get back to the field then.
Yeah, back to the field.
They're all picking up
To
their
the field.
headsets.
Get
Yeah,
back in the
bro, that's so funny. I hope I caught
They're
that.
playing. They're playing. Bro.
Yeah, they are playing 5v4. All right, I've got us live. Don't worry. So I come into the game as literally everybody's standing. Yeah, I'm here. Literally everybody was standing, picking up their headsets and getting up. Avery getting a little too. Oh my goodness!
Oh, cut them all off.
Woo!
Wow.
Oh my god!
Wow. Now I really. Someone clip that. Someone clip that.
I just. Yeah. All right, yeah. Wolf should hopefully be able to stop him from pushing in, but that was nuts. Yeah, Wolf, you're in trouble, bub, because Quinn's now capping, and you've got nothing for it. Oh! And Narcotizer getting that kill earlier is now actually going to lose the round for him, so even though it was a 5v4, Timberwolves with the cap, bro. Yeah, that's
Somebody get that. Did somebody clip that? Post
It'll.
it. If you clipped it, put the link in the chat.
Let's say it will get clipped. Don't worry.
Oh, it'll get clipped later, but if someone was right there then, they could have clipped it right
So the only thing that concerns me is what we were talking about a little bit ago. See what I'm saying?
there. I think they were just not quite ready.
I think
they
so
expected-
too. I
don't
think
they
so
expected
too.
that fast push.
God, I hope that's the case, but
Yeah,
goodness
I think-
gracious, bro, that was a hell of a gunplay.
Because I mean, not Avery, but the first guy came over here and was looking the other direction. Like he was almost like looking back down the stairs for some reason.
Yeah. That's so. It all happened very quickly. We started the round while in the middle of an interview with Narcotizer from the Specters.
I mean,
we watched
Yeah,
them.
that's
No, you're good. You're saying they're all picking up their headsets. I look over and I see the entire Volk team getting up from like sitting position, and like you could see their heads coming up out of nowhere. So I think that's exactly what was going on. Everybody was hanging around, didn't realize it was going to start.
well, I mean, I agree, and like Kit says, no, I think no one was ready.
Yeah,
They were ready enough to run up the north stairs.
they were ready.
I mean, they came
Yeah.
up the north stairs, so I mean, I
But
agree they probably weren't ready, but they definitely pushed up the north stairs.
So
And how they weren't ready for a push around that corner is beyond me.
the only thing that I don't understand between I guess Creed is getting very aggressive and getting ready to take out Cameron, but what confused me was why there was 3 Volk players there in the beginning at all, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say they were unprepared for a strat,
Yeah.
and they just went pub lobby on it.
Yeah, yeah, that was a pub lobby
Or always
move.
be ready. Yep.
Avery's getting ready to see Narcotizer. Narcotizer, oh, buddy. Narc, man. Goodness gracious. Avery is just running through the Specters now. I thought for
Cameron
sure. What's up?
Are still holding these angles here.
Oh yeah, North Alley.
Creed
And we've got
now, yeah.
C4 on North Alley wall. So the only person that will probably come in contact with that is Cameron. And I know he's fairly new, so I hope he at least is gathering from the MJ guys that, as Absurd takes Creed. Cameron has at least gathered some knowledge of like seaboard placement and stuff like that, so he's at least looking out for it. I hope. I hope that is the case. But Cameron shooting at nobody. Avery finding. Cameron, you shot last, dude. Let's get on Avery. Avery soon to get clapped by Kalesi, maybe? But Avery has been pulling off the game, or pulling off the kills here in the last round, so he might have a chance to still get this pick against Kalesi, even though Kalesi is obviously very well trained on his position. Kalesi doesn't know that he's rotated out. Wow. So we've got a 3v2, Avery and Trollolol, both holding a very strong OBJ. And it seems as Cameron is now rotated out of the north and is going through, what was that, tunnels to Horseshoe?
Yeah.
Okay. Say I
Horseshoe or catwalk, you know, lots of different things there. The V.
right. Still trying to get call-outs down myself because obviously I am new to playing Onward as well. I'm probably not new, but definitely new. Definitely new
Well,
compared to certain
with a game
players.
that's 6 years old, it's you know. But there a lot of times different teams have different call-outs.
Yeah.
There's some teams that have some crazy call-outs. They've got it down to a grid.
Yeah.
Be like Alpha 4, Alpha 4.
Yep.
I'm like,
yep. I've seen that
not
too,
gonna
and
remember
it
that.
it does not
remember
make
that.
any sense to me. I seen a picture of a Snow Peak call out map, and it had the aisle, or not the aisle, the lanes of the like the ravines in between the snow mountains, the snow hills and stuff.
Yeah.
I had those lettered out as A2 and B3 and stuff like that. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
Kalesi.
Boss fight. Yeah. Well, some teams have that, and they also have
Oh, Kalesi
coded
just couldn't
call-outs for,
connect.
like kills and that sort of thing. Like, and even certain players, like if a certain player goes down, that's a call-out that's separate from if the other player goes down.
Smokes out on the OBJ. Trollol's probably not going to allow this cap to happen, I would hope. He's going to... Troll, you got to get in there, dude. They can... It's going to be tough.
Was that an RPG?
I'm not really sure.
Oh,
I didn't
never
hear
mind.
the explosion.
I heard an explosion, but it was... He must have threw a grenade. I saw the Val. He has got a Val in that what that he had.
I didn't see it.
Tell. I
Yeah,
didn't go fast enough.
that's all right.
40 hours of Onward? Yeah, I think I'm like, where am I at? I'm like at 462.
I'd have to look. I don't think I'm nowhere near that, though. I would say that I'm... I mean, I might be at 100 now, including both headset and casting time, probably.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. Like casting, I mean,
It doesn't give you the same aspect of like the quick movements and looking, because obviously you're the controller at that point, but at least casting gives you a certain advantage of seeing where maybe certain spots are, how certain players rotate, how which lines they use on certain maps. You know what I mean? So casting definitely helps. It's helped me because it gets me talking more about the game, more about these call outs and stuff like that. But I mean, it's definitely a different. It's not gonna make you better at the game. It's just gonna help your current ability to play. Yes.
I think it's great for game IQ. Yeah.
100%.
I don't think you can see hours in the quest.
No, you can't. I've tried.
Kit, if you want to get in some Onward casting, hit me up. Hit
Yep.
me, Lambowski. Hit You know, make sure you're in the Discord. Shake if you want to hit that Discord again. Yeah, hit that Discord again. Get in there and get with us. We'll 100%. We'll help you out. We'll get you in. We'll get you started. We'll get you rolling. You know.
And Z's actually the one that's absurd. Killed himself with a Molotov. It seems. Z
yep, I
is
do. I kill myself with Molotovs every time I use one.
Z is the more experienced caster. This is actually my first time doing me as the main caster, controlling all the controls, the scoreboard, the transitions, all that. It's a bit for me just because I'm not super tech savvy, but it's actually, I mean, it's easier than it was definitely the first time when I was doing the PvPs by myself. But no, I thoroughly enjoy casting. I think it's a whole different aspect to the game that you just can't get with by playing. I love it. But yeah, Kit, awesome. For sure. Get into the Discord, give us a holler. We've got a Troll taking out Camiron on the objective. Wolf of the Night trading with Creed. I don't know where Wolf of the Night was at that point. But Quinn getting the revive on Creed. They're going to rotate out and get away from the acid. I think Kalesi just about took Narco.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Shake said the same thing.
Troll taking Kalesi. Avery trading with Creed. No, not trading with Creed. Avery took Creed.
Troll is in an excellent position to push out and cap right now.
Avery and Quinn does not know. Avery and Quinn does not know they've been shooting at each other for the last like 2 mags. Yeah, Troll is going up to the OBJ. This is going to be the end of the map. Narco's not rotating around. He does. I mean, oh, he might have seen somebody move, but dang, Narc. Yeah, it's not going to happen, dude. But
just because, well, there's a slight delay, so that's why, man. I still said it first.
Yeah, he still said it first.
Get your own words, Shake.
All right, so Timberwolves takes the 3rd map, winning the scrim. I believe they took all 3 maps, didn't they?
Yep.
Okay. And you'll have that. It's not a big deal.
And that's unfortunate. Nara being the last one left. Was hearing gunshots back and forth, so maybe he thought he had another teammate up still. Like you said, they were shooting at each other for...
Yeah.
Teammates were shooting at each other for a minute there.
Avery killed Creed as Creed and Quinn was pushing up the stairs. Avery was in the horseshoe, shot Creed. Quinn then thought that was an enemy, started shooting back. Avery then thought that was in fact an enemy, and they just kept trading magazines for a couple rounds there.
Some ammo. Ammo is too expensive right now to just be shooting at your teammates, okay?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's one of the best things about getting your scrims casted, especially when you're first starting out. You'll see the stuff, and you'll hear us. You'll hear us kind of talk, and it's really easy for us to sit here and say, "Oh, they should have done this and they should have done this." It's really easy for us to do that. So don't take any offense when you hear that. But it's so much easier when we're sitting in this chair. But
100% easier.
Being able to go back and watch it, that's where it's at, 100%.
Yeah, I like it. I like being able to see. It's almost like watching. I played football all my life, growing up in midget league, middle school, high school, and then a little bit of semi-pro. Like I grew up playing football, so my mentality is the games get rewatched. You watch what you screwed up. You watch what you did right, so you can learn or get better past. You know what I mean? So anytime I'm casted, I'm almost watching it immediately after that game's done. But that's just me. That's just how I roll. That's how I operate.
Yeah, I think I talked a little earlier about my kids playing travel soccer, and they have this camera now. It's called the VIO. This thing is awesome. It's a 180 VR camera basically. So it's got 2 camera lenses, and it captures the entire field. Okay, and then they have AI built into this camera that they can go back and watch the whole game. Right? They can go back, watch the whole game, and then it can say, "I want to watch this player," and it will show it from that player, and it'll follow that player around.
No kidding.
Say, "Oh, dude, it's awesome." They can say, "Oh, I want to follow the ball," and it'll go back and it'll show you the whole video following the ball. And they can go, the coaches, my daughter's coaches can go, and they can take these videos, they can cut them up and take clips and put notes in them, and then they can overview and watch them with the kids. It is like the best tool ever. It's really awesome.
That sounds wild. What the hell?
Yeah, it's mostly dedicated for soccer, but you can use it with other sports as well.
That's nuts. I'm
thought
trying
about buying one.
I'm trying to in my head understand how that would even work.
Yeah, it's a VO camera.
VEO.
It's about $900 for the camera itself.
Straight up pro tool, yeah, no doubt.
But then you have to have a subscription to their service.
That's where they get you.
That's where they get you 100%. Yeah. So I do know a guy who actually bought a 180-degree VR camera.
Yeah.
And he kind of did it himself, and he could actually put the VR headset on and then watch. His daughter could put the Quest 2 on and watch the games and like actually turn her head and watch like she's watching the game.
Bro, that would be nuts. We play VR, so is that camera. I mean,
yeah,
it's not
like it is the same thing. Pretty
it's
much.
not surprising, but in the sense that it's not. VR is obviously a game. It's a software that's already there. When you think about videotaping an entire game with one camera and then being able to watch separate pieces of that video in like detail that was not really there in the original film, I think that's pretty wild. That's like almost having an instant replay like mechanic of playing a sports game. You know what I mean? The instant replay of an NBA or a Madden. That's what it sounds like to me, is being able to almost have an instant replay. Not instantly, but being able to pick at what you watch. I think that's wild. Out of one camera.
Nice.
Yeah. Let me get us over here.
You have the lower dumpster objective with the Marsoc tower spawn.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I couldn't find them. So
I got camera 1 for you on objective.
I've got camera 1 way up north. Yeah, I was about to say.
Sorry.
You're good.
I screwed up my own system.
It's alright. Narc getting shots on somebody.
One by the lower dumpster.
There's a huge north push going out.
Yeah. Troll taking Wolf there at White House. Cameron putting shots on Quinn. Avery downing Cameron as Cameron downed Quinn.
Cozy is as far north as you can go on the map right now. Setting up with the 12X. Setting up shop.
Where you're talking about? All way up there in the north.
Camera 1.
What the hell is he doing? Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't know you could get up on this hillside. I knew you can get into the south hill. How did he make it up here? Did he?
You can just walk up there.
Oh, okay. Dang, good shot by Kalesi.
Creed.
Yeah, he did. And I think Creed was getting ready to put shots back on him. You seen the laser hit his face right as he was getting in there, but let's take it down to Troll. Just a little closer to the action. Is Quinn still down? Yeah.
It does, Rebel. It catches the whole field, and then the AI can go through and change what you want to see.
Oh, Kalesi with another pick.
Man! I guess they've got themselves a sniper.
Yeah.
He
All
is
that's
just
left
down.
now. No, Quinn is the one that's down.
Oh, no, okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Quinn, yeah.
Yeah. The only thing that sucks is he's got 4 minutes to either find these other two that I don't think he'll find replay, which looks to be another new name.
Absurd might find replay.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for. If he can just at least give Overwatch, it looks like he's moving off the hill now, but at least gave some Overwatch where those picks definitely even up the score, putting it to 2-2, 2-2.5, I guess. Any advanced team.
I agree to a point, Sniper. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be a difficult position to get to. But it also could be one of those where they might not think you're going there because it's usually a position.
Right.
So
there's like
I wouldn't.
No way somebody's going to try to pull that off. No way. Don't even worry about it. Yeah. I see what you're saying, but Kalesi doesn't matter.
Oh my God. He does trade.
Yeah, he does. It is now a 1 to 1.5.
And
Absurd.
Man, Absurd, he could literally run right down inside there and cap.
You could see the disappointment in Absurd's mannerisms as he checked his tablet to see that he was no longer a teammate.
There's a small window here where he could get picked up by Troll or whatever the heck his name is.
Troll.
Once he gets by that, he gets to Center Hotel. He can get all the way to Objective and cap. The only thing that's going to stop him is Quinn.
Quinn is now dead, yeah. Yep.
And he's made it to the building. He can push all the way in. Oh, Troll has moved into Objective.
Yeah.
That's a good rotation.
He's moved off of the White House.
Yeah.
Moved on in. If he's not careful, Absurd, if he's not careful, Troll will see him soon. He is outside. I don't know. Yeah, and Troll is also running. We've got two snipers going against each other right now. We've got Troll with an SKS and 12 times, and Absurd picked up somebody's. Oh no! I was thinking of the last sniper.
Absurd.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Absurd just has Neotech. Yeah.
Yep.
Reflex.
Okay. Never mind. It was Kalesi. That was the sniper.
Yeah.
I thought for sure we was gonna have a snipe off really, but well, Specters in the bonus map taking the first round. Thankfully getting a round win compared to the last two maps. I gotta look at the scoreboard again.
An offensive elimination too.
Yeah. Yeah. So the last two maps, obviously, they hadn't scored a single point. So the one right off the bat, pretty good. Pretty good for them. But let's get back to Onward and get some cameras out.
Didn't they score a point on Subway?
Did they?
I can't remember.
I thought I had to watch back. It might have been 4-1.
They had to have because they took.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they took the Marsoc win. So it was okay. Yeah, I'm selling them short. I'm sorry.
I think.
Yeah, no. I remember now. They won their Marsoc round on North OBJ because Camiron took the guy out in the smoke.
Or no, wait a minute. Because they capped for the last one, so
I'll watch it back.
Timberwolves won the first one with the offensive push for 1 point.
Yeah.
That means they would have had to have won the second one on defense for the second point to win 4-0 with the cap on their second. Yeah, they didn't win.
Are we
No,
sure?
you got it right. I think you got it right.
I vaguely remember Camiron winning North OBJ. I don't know.
Because they won with the cap on the center objective.
Yeah.
So they started on offense. They got the offensive elimination because that was that push that surprised everybody.
Right.
So then it would have been the defense. They would have won that for 2-0, and then they would have capped for 4-0. So it was either 4-0 or 5-1, and I'm pretty sure it was 4-0.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Sniper's saying they took North Push too. I vaguely remember Camiron and two others pushing in while Trololo and Avery was trying to hold down North, and I thought that they got them.
I mean, I'm not super good at math, but that's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Timberwolves started on offense. They got the elimination. So they go to defense. if they.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought
No,
for sure
Timber
we didn't get
started
that
on
kill.
offense. Because that's when he pushed around that corner and killed all three of them on the very first round.
Yeah, Timberwolves started on offense because I remember watching everybody on Volk pick our helmets up.
So it would have been 1 on offense. They would have went to defense, and then they would have capped on offense. So it would have to have been 4-0 or 5-1.
Hey Shake, while you're there, how does Absurd obviously circling around to take Quintacion. Shake, how does my keyboard now sound on the stream? You hear it at all?
Little PTSD there, Corey. I don't think it was 5-1.
I don't think it was 5-1 either. I thought it was 4-1. Yeah, we definitely need the sound gate. It isn't as clicky loud. It's definitely not as loud as the last one. Suplex 11, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's not as loud as the last one. I don't know exactly how loud it is now. I'll definitely watch it back to hear it, but Creed's got lasers all over him.
You're a little late there, Suplex, as Specters have lost the last 3 maps.
Yes, let me get to the scoreboard. I'm telling you, it was.
This bonus map there, looks like they're doing a little better now.
So I'm showing I'm showing the scoreboard. They definitely won 1. I know that. I watched Cameron take North OBJ, so I'm definitely giving them 1. But
yeah, they're both. These are both new teams, but
yeah, they are both new teams, but they have been playing very well against each other. Obviously, I mean it doesn't say it on the scoreboard, but they've been a little bit closer rounds than you would think.
4-1's impossible.
Yeah. Wait, what?
It's impossible for it to be 4-1.
How?
Because they capped for the win. So they were offense, elimination, 1 point. Defense, elimination, 1 point. Offense, cap, 2 points.
Hold on. Offense, defense.
So if it was offensive win, that'd be 1-1. Cap on defense, or I mean, they capped for the win. It had to have been 4-0.
I don't remember, dude. I don't remember. I thought we were doing 3 maps. I didn't know that I was gonna have to keep a 4th map in and then start thinking about different scores. I don't remember, dude. Yeah, let's focus on this map. Shake says.
Hey, no, we gotta figure this out.
We gotta figure it out. We gotta figure this out. Avery taking a wild Eastern kind of push out there to get eyes on the OBJ. But we've got somebody on OBJ. Absurd is capping. Absurd is going to take this. Come on, buddy. And the 4-0 for the bonus map for Specters. With nobody dead on downfall, we get a cap. Oh my gosh. I'm upset that I didn't catch his run in. I don't know where he come from.
That was absurd.
That was absurd.
Look at that natural caster right there. I guess you are a caster, so you already know the quick things to say.
Yo.
Get your own words, Shake. That's Kit's word.
Well, I believe that should be the end of it because that was the bonus map. We've already had 3 because obviously Timberwolves won the scrim, winning all 3 of the scrim maps, but this was a bonus map just for fun or for giggles, whatever they want to do. Don't know. Yeah, looks like the Timberwolves are out. And it looks like Specters are heading out as well. Shake and Snipe, you want to join back in for a little recap of what we all got to see there? I'm telling you.
Close it. We can we can raid.
I mean, I really just
what?
Huh?
Well, I was just gonna say I really love that, you know, the Specters did not back down.
Yeah.
They didn't give up, you know. Bonus map, screw it. They went for it and took it, especially with that crazy cap at the end.
Dude, what?
That was what does Kit Kat say?
Absurd.
Absurd.
That is nuts. I've never seen a no dead cap. I've never seen it. That's
It really caught me
nuts.
off guard.
Yeah, it caught me. I'm the one casting. I'm the one with the camera on the game. I'm the one that's supposed to be able to see everybody. Huh? Oh,
Still
yeah.
focused on the last map, and Absurd's already pushed to objective.
Hold on.
Nar, thanks for the match, man. We'll have lots of stuff to go back and watch and see the angles and be ready
Lots
for that
of good footage.
first match of the season for you guys.
For sure. Great job, guys. Both teams. You guys definitely have some potential. There is some strategy stuff they have to work out, but it comes with time. For sure.
Today, I am back in now.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, whoops.
Listen, thanks to the Timberwolves for the scrim. That was fun. We learned a lot. Obviously, a lot of things we need to work on those, especially on those custom maps in the rotation. But that was super fun. Yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks to the MJ, all you boys for hosting us. That was awesome.
We had fun.
Yeah, buddy.
Real quick, Corey, get out of the chat. Get out. Absurd was their downfall. Get out.
I love
Real
that one. I
quick.
love that
Was
one.
their
Real quick.
downfall.
Being that we have Narc in chat. Narc, did you guys win a Subway round? Wait, before you answer that
yes.
question. Before you answer... Oh, shit. He answered the question. Zeke, you owe me 200 rounds of that
I know
223,
you
son.
shit. What was the score?
What was the score to Subway?
I believe it was 4-1 or 4-2.
Oh,
Maybe it was 4-2 then.
It might.
Curveball with
might.
the two.
Yeah, that might.
because I
Because
remember seeing
they won
Cam
on a-
Caps on
they
the
won on a-
stairs.
It might be 4-1. They might have swept us. You know what? I'm not even sure.
I don't think.
I'll
I
go back and
don't
watch
think
it
they
later.
swept you.
All right,
Kit
being
says,
that we're
Kit says they
uncertain...
capped twice. But
Being
they
that
didn't cap
we're
the first round.
Yes, they
being
did.
that we're
Yes, they
uncertain,
did. Quinn.
I want to bet you 200 rounds.
Oh, did
Yeah,
they cap the
yeah,
first
yeah.
round?
Quinn captained the smoke. Remember? Because
Oh!
that's right. Wolf in the Night was down there
Thank you,
behind the
Quinn,
Coke
very
can
much.
or the Coke.
We need someone
Yeah,
that paid attention, so
Cammy
make
cap.
sure you
Cammy
come
got a cap
and
on
with
that.
us.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Cammy got a cap on that one.
No.
Okay,
Cammy
I thought
didn't
it was
cap.
elimination.
It might have been. You know, you might be right. You might be right.
Cammy got one on North OBJ by killing everybody, and then
Yeah, I think you're right. Actually, yeah, through
Yeah.
the smoke, he came around the corner.
Well, that makes sense. They
Right at the
capped
last
first
second,
round.
and he popped. They capped
it's
first round,
recorded.
then we won,
Oh,
and then
it's
they capped the
recorded.
second one.
I know that's
Well,
what
that
it
isn't
is.
recorded.
Recorded.
Someone
Don't
being
worry.
smarty pants.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Hey,
All I know
yeah,
is that Z owes
Corey.
me 200 rounds.
So who are you
No.
playing this week?
Yank.
This week we are
Way too
playing
expensive.
the Echo Kings.
So after tonight, do you feel ready for him?
You know, obviously not on these specific maps. I think we still have some chemistry to build on our starting lineup and with our subs to get everybody kind of meshed together and feeling comfortable. I think the biggest downfall for us here tonight was
Shut up, Shake.
over planning and pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone. Absurd and I put this team together with the chemistry that we have built with a lot of the other players on the team in mind. So when we get to over planning, I think we're pulling our team out of their natural comfort zones, and that's just going to make us underperform for what I think.
Hey,
we're
you know that's
capable
what these scrimmages are about, though. You know,
Absolutely.
you try new
Absolutely.
things, you get that film footage, and now you're gonna have that game plan going into this week's match.
You know,
You're
last
gonna
night
be kind of more to go,
played,
and
we played an impromptu scrim against most of the leftovers, and when we were all just vibing and having fun and playing the game, we did a heck of a lot better than we
You
looked
gotta
like.
love when that happens.
Yeah, and
So-
that's leftovers aren't pushovers. I just faced
the
them with the
leftovers
Maniacs.
are a
Yeah, they're
great
good.
team.
Yep.
Yeah.
Leftover, except for a couple guys. That suplex guy's a bit of a weirdo, and I still don't know who Spartan VR is. If anybody knows, they want to let me know. But
It's a bot. It's a bot.
I'm just kidding. Suplex and Spartan are good buddies of mine. But yeah, no, they're not a joke to be. They're not a team to be joked with. They'll come out and they'll smoke you out and they'll really put the boots to you. So you gotta watch those guys.
Yeah.
Oh
Love
yeah, I
it.
played against
I
them
love it.
before.
Yeah, they're tough.
Yep, they'll know how to do it.
No,
I mean,
So-
I really got
came out with- if
I
nothing
really
else,
gotta-
came out with some good intel on what you guys are strong at.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
And what you
absolutely.
guys need to work on.
I've definitely got a lot of game footage to go over for the next couple nights leading up to our first league match. Like I said, against Echo Kings. So
even
I
though
hope
you
that we
created the
regroup after
team,
this and-
even though you created the team in the middle of the season, they still allow for you to join in and play actual season matches. Then.
Yeah, so basically, the way it was explained to me is the trade deadline or roster lock, as they call it, is July 12th. So a team can really get in up until that point. Luckily, we only missed really the first week or the first map pool, and we're I think on week 2 or 3 of the second map pool. So we're still in good shape.
Yeah, you got time to get some MMR for sure.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to challenging a couple of a couple teams to test our mettle here in the upcoming weeks, and hopefully boost ourselves up into a position that we're more comfortable with. And but I mean, no matter what happens, we knew this first season was mostly going to be about building rapport, getting that chemistry going, and knowing what to work on in the off season coming into season 12 will be next season.
Yep. And I think I think we saw some of the rough sides, but we also saw some great things. I mean, you guys, I got to commend you guys. Stuck it out, came through on downfall. Came through 4-0'd them. We all learned Kalesi has a hell of a shot from that hillside.
Dude,
wow.
I don't know how stoked the Timberwolves were with our map choice there at the end, but
I'll be happy to go back and watch that footage and figure some stuff out.
We chose Downfall. That's a map that me and Kalesi have a lot of chemistry on. Me and Absurd have a lot. Me and Wolf have a lot. We have our ways of playing on that one, so that was just kind of a way to come out here and make it look like we don't completely have no clue what's going on out in the battlefield.
Yeah, all dirty.
These are just our maps. These are our maps here that we wanted to work on, and that's what the scrim was all about.
That's what this is about.
Yep.
Exactly.
Good deal.
And
Power to you.
a big point that you should remember as well is that we were talking midstream, and a lot of teams that are now in the silver and top bronze are really now falling into the mid-season stride. They understand their objectives. They understand how to play defense on certain maps, and that only comes with time. You don't come into season 1 fucking guns blazing the first couple of weeks. So you have plenty of time to work on it and get better for sure.
Yep.
There's only really like 6. I mean, we've actually seen a couple crazy success stories like that in this season. I think Error 404. This is their first season. Me and Colsey played against them in the rookie boot camp tournament this past spring. And
they're good.
And I think they're undefeated.
They are.
They are. They tore us apart.
Mayhem.
Dude, they are good.
They beat them 12-3 or something
So,
like that.
it does happen, but you can't let the bright lights blind you toward the actual solid path ahead that you need to kind of follow to get to where you are competitive and building that rapport. We threw this team together. Well, I say threw this team together. There was some work that went into it, but it was some guys that had good chemistry that I played with, and all of us were looking for a spot, and we're considering other teams, and thought, what the hey, right?
Yeah, make one.
Let's just see how it goes. So, you know, I'm not super surprised in the results of tonight. The Timberwolves, they became a team around the same time as us, but they obviously have some rapport built already. So that's just something to focus on going forward.
Sounds good, man. Well, thank you for letting us host. And although the scores were a little lopsided, the matches themselves, and you'll see this back in recap, the matches themselves were very close. There was more than a few rounds that could have gone the other way. So
Yeah.
On that note, thank you, and it was a great fucking show.
And thanks for everyone for tuning in. And we'll see you guys maybe this weekend for our first league.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Later,
guys, you guys have got to see this. So Will Sell My P is streaming right now, and she's wearing a box. So we're 100% gonna raid her. So you guys got to get in there and check this out. It's too funny.
All right.
Just / raid and then her name.
Let's hear one last time from our sponsor, and let's go raid.
All right.
Whether you're on a quest to save the princess, racing to break records, exploring new worlds, or just looking for a new base of operations, Madsen Custom Homes will be there from the design through the construction to deliver a product truly fit for a king. Squad up with Madsen Custom Homes and let's build the castle your clan truly deserves.
Might as well.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining back. Obviously, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for just being around. This has been a fun scrim, fun cast tonight. We've had Deadly Z, we've had Narcotizer, we've had Master Shake, and we've had Sniper, and obviously me, Lambowski, in the cast, the talking aspect of all tonight, and it's been fun. I've had a good Monday, and again, it is an important Monday. Let us remember everybody that's given their lives for us to do things like this, you know, to be free to just play video games at night. Remember, everybody, please do remember. But again, thank you for coming out. I'm Lambowski93. I'm joined by Deadly. You there? Z's no longer with us, but I was joined by Deadly Z Driver, and thank you for watching, and join us next time. Bye, everybody.
Somehow I muted myself.